Donald Trump is, not the first president to admit we have a border crisis, unlike any other country in the world. Both Democrats and Republican leaders have wanted to secure the border and remove people who are here illegally, but haven't been able to successfully do it. So do you think these ICE operations are really being directed to try and clean up a mess faster than possible? I mean, this is really a problem that's gotten out of control, and it's been enabled for too long.
No, I actually disagree with that rhetoric completely. And I think that the Biden administration didn't fail necessarily in border policies, but what they failed to do was to talk about immigration and tell the truth about what was happening, because we don't have an immigration crisis in this country. We need immigrants more than ever. We have an aging baby boomer population, and almost half of our home health care workers are immigrants, for example. But it was a really powerful message and motivating message for Trump to come on board and to convince the American public that we had an invasion happening of dangerous people, and it wasn't true, and there wasn't a strong enough message countering that narrative. So people have sort of bought it hook, line, and sinker, and it's not actually true. But that's been the big problem, honestly, is the messaging around immigration and the rhetoric around immigration. And the statistics all, of course, show that immigrants commit crime at a much lower rate than native-born citizens, and that immigrants are important in all sorts of ways and all sorts of sectors. And what Trump is doing right now is really horrific. I mean, what we're seeing on the ground is absolutely devastating and heartbreaking. The videos that people have seen of these arrests that result in family separations. I have two clients I can think of right now who have had their children taken from them in detention. One is a single dad with a 6-year-old boy. The other is a family of 4, a mom, a dad, and 2 little girls, ages 4 and 10. No criminal history. These are asylum seekers who were picked up and detained and separated in detention. Their children were sent to different detention centers. And we've been working on just getting these people reunited with their children, which is supposed to occur today. Actually, they're supposed to be reunited today. But these are just, samplings of what we're seeing across the board. And in my practice, and the statistics will show that the majority of the people that the Trump administration has apprehended and detained have no criminal history whatsoever. In fact, more than 70% of them. These are good, hardworking people who make this country run. And we have to start countering the narrative and not just believing that we have an immigration problem. We have an immigration benefit. Immigrants are great for this country, and that is the actual truth.